For shame. All right.
Well, we can have some people listen into the audio of that tournament.
But the cake was a lie. Oh, wait a minute. Nah. Don't listen to the audio. It wasn't good. I'm putting a couple of strays just to get it.
Can we play iCarly?
Yeah, let's do it. Do what?
I'm sorry, was that too much?
We need a third camera every once in a while that we can just like flick on. She's just like
a reaction up. That's so
what
much.
the did you
sorry,
just
was
say?
that too much?
My mind.
To include Republicans in future COVID decisions. And last week, the state Senate gave Majority Leader Mike Shirkey the power to sue the governor if she releases the funds without them being appropriated by legislators.
Wow.
So joining me tonight is GOP State
This dude is so fucking... He's a Martian, for sure. Welcome to the premiere episode of Salt and Dr. Pepper. Here today you've got myself, Dr. Pepper, and
Salt, a.k.a. FastWingz.
A.k.a.
Bus
It was a
driver.
good day. I didn't have to use my AK.
Today I didn't even have to use my AK. I gotta say it was a good day.
So today we're going to talk about... Whoops. No. So today, on this premiere episode, we're going to talk about COVID-19, some stimulus package, what we're going to spend it on, what we think you should spend it on.
You know I ain't tryna blow that we gon' say that money.
We know people got them stimmies, right?
Gotta get your stimmy time. And
Help me! Help me!
more stimmy.
Lemonade.
And some lemonade.
Lemonade.
While we go get COVID-19.
What? What the
COVID-19 in gaming is what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about how the rise of gaming during the COVID-19 pandemic. And the ghosts.
Yes, that's haunting the podcast right now.
Put your face in the light.
With COVID-19 and gaming right now, there's so much that is changing because gaming is evolving around COVID-19. But yet these companies are seeing such a huge rise in gaming. Roblox is a big prime example with 334 million players since COVID has started. So who's to complain about that shit, right?
But why does Roblox have so many? Because you can do everything in Roblox, right? It's a simple game. You can build your own levels. You can do your own things. You can have these, build a house. You can have shooting games. There's build a pet games. Like there's so many things in there. It's almost like you can play Pikmin inside. You know what I mean? Like
You can do a lot on there.
but it's simple because it allows kids, if they wanted to develop their own games.
And you can do it from anywhere as well, too.
And now it's actually publicly traded, right? I believe, right? Roblox
Yes.
is now publicly traded. So obviously they're doing something right.
They definitely are.
Roblox does a really great job of capitalizing on it. It's simplicity, right? I think so many games now are so freaking complicated with like 80 gigabytes of storage on your computer. And Roblox is like simple graphics, simple gameplay. They can put it on your phone. You can put it on the tablet. You can take it on your Switch. You can play it on your Xbox. You can play it on your PC. You can play it on everything because it's a simple code, right?
Let me ask you
And
this.
then I think it intrigues kids because their minds and their imagination now have to close the gap because they've seen the great animation, but they're stepping back to what we saw as great animation as kids. Think about it. Like we used to play those games and be like, "Oh, this is awesome."
It was that one that
because
got us like
we were going from the
all
other
the
way.
way
We were
there.
going Pong,
Yeah.
to, and now they've seen the realistic stuff, and it doesn't thrill them like it does us. We're like,
so
"Oh my
going back to
god!"
it.
Why? Is that one of those like driver license photos where they were like, "You can't redo it"? this is how we have to. You only get one shot.
No, like that's the best they could do. Like that is one ugly MF.
I was like, bro, come on now.
That's
Shit.
funny.
They did the whole school
Can we-
portrait back.
Can we click on that?
Power struggle stands tonight between GOP legislators and Governor Whitmer. Federal stimulus funds will provide Michigan with more than
I guess
$10
we're jumping
billion.
to subject 3.
The governor and legislators have 60 days to spend that relief money. But the House Budget Chair wants Whitmer to include Republicans in future COVID decisions. And last week, the state Senate gave Majority Leader Mike Shirkey the power to sue the governor if she releases the funds without them being appropriated by legislators.
Wow.
So joining me tonight is GOP State
This dude is so fucking.
He's a Martian for sure.
People of Michigan,
What in the world?
professionals urging the governor to
Hold
come
on.
together
We gotta
and
listen
release
to the
these
code.
funds. What do you
Stimulus.
say is holding up the progress?
Well, I think it should be
Yo,
noted.
forehead, motherfucker.
Your forehead has been holding up the progress for a long. Now I'm like remembering that that clip they took of him. It was just cut off. Because he couldn't fit his forehead in the
Oh my
picture.
Most well-defined re-engagement plans of any state in the country with
Oh my
specific
God.
timelines, goals, or
Poor
benchmarks.
soul.
So
Poor
people
soul.
have lost hope, certainty and have lost a lot of hope as well.
Well, and thank you for that. Important
Michigan
to know that some
funding
of that
people.
money has been released, but you're trying to fine tune, how, where, when, why. What do you say to people, if the state can't come together and we lose billions in funding for testing and vaccinations and support for the state?
Well, frankly, I don't see that happening.
Okay.
I think there is going to be that engagement. I think that there has got to be some type of an assent from the governor, an acknowledgement of the fact that the people's voice is represented through the legislature as well as her own office. And there has to be that interplay. I don't think that's unreasonable. It's certainly what the people expect. As we heard in the prior segment, there's still challenges to things like vaccine rollout. Vaccine in particular is interesting in that the funding is not the issue there. There's a logistics, supply chain issue. There's actually a lot of funds in reserve readily available across the state with
This
these health
MFer
departments.
is literally
There has to be
trying
more
to
of an
stop us
interaction
from getting
between
funding
the administration and those frontline
for
providers.
politics. Like, oh,
And how do you feel some of these decisions are being
And your
reached?
forehead is
What is the
killing
GOP
us.
sense in
It looks
where
like
the
Jimmy
barometer is
Neutron.
coming and the numbers
Do you
and
remember?
decisions?
mother!
That's the part that's been
Jimmy
frustrating.
Neutron
I've
is
spoken
trying
about
to
data
take over.
for most of the last year. because it's-
If you haven't seen it already, be sure to check out the interview from Rebel Blue with Sultry Siren from SSWI. Be sure to check that out. The link will be posted here, as well as a quick video if available. If a quick video wasn't available, you would just see me pointing like this, but the link will be there. Be sure to check that out. Sorry, my finger was in your screen, but be sure to check out that link.
Check it out.
9 p.m.
Don't forget, every Friday night at 9 p.m., another episode of Salt and Dr. Pepper will be dropping. So tune in, turn on those notifications, be sure to like, follow, subscribe, and if you don't know,
Now you know.
We're going to get it going every week here with the Salt and Dr. Pepper podcast presented by SSWI. Nothing more to say. I hope you enjoyed this first episode. You know what's coming next, the great bloopers. Enjoy.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Listen, I'm gonna call you Salty Wings one time. Like you're gonna be in the middle of a freaking rage or something. I'm gonna be like, get a little salty, man. Salty on the wings. Calm down.
Could have used that during the tournament.
Oh, too soon.
You can have some people listening to the audio of that tournament.
Oh, he hurt. He hurt.
No, he's not. He really wasn't.
All right. All right.
Well, I'm just telling you right now that dude, I don't know what he's doing, but that's bullshit. I'm telling you, twice I
was lagging, bro. I don't know.
Hit
if
him right in the
it was me.
face.
I was lagging.
Team 11.
He's killed by the Guardians. They didn't even give me the kill.
Oh,
It gave him.
shit.
Oh my god.
No, don't listen to the audio. It wasn't good.
Yeah. So
Help me.
Kofi ball.
back to the NFT. Yes. All right. I'm gonna NFT that.
So take a seat next to me.
The site's taken. Site's taken.
Oh, different chat.
Can't sit here. Hey.
Just sum it all up.
I don't want to hear that defeatist attitude. We're screwed.
So we appreciate everybody for tuning in to this premiere episode.
Sweet Jesus. It's like dealing with a child.